Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Out of Boston here, and today I'm back for episode number 32 of my Los Angeles Rams Connected franchise series here on Madden NFL 16. So this week we are taking on the Houston Texans. They are 5-4 currently, and they feature current, or I should say former #1 overall draft pick Jackson Finnegan as their starting quarterback. He went #1 in the 2016 NFL draft. Of course, we are now into the 2017 season, so it is year number 2 for him, as you can take a look at the rest of the roster. But Finnegan already up to a 91 overall, and he's actually got 99 confidence right now, so his overall gets a 2-point bump. And you can see the rest of his ratings pretty good as well. They also have a Jared Cook and Willie Hayes. Of course, we made that deal for Jonathan Joseph back at the trade deadline, that blockbuster trade in which we picked up the star cornerback from the Texans. So it's going to be a reunion of sorts for some of these guys. You can see the Texans injuries there. But now we are ready to kick off Sunday Night Football here from Reliant Stadium, where the 8-1 Los Angeles Rams are going to be taking on the 5-4 Houston Texans. Here we go, Finnegan trotting out his offense first. Not exactly a great year for him so far, but you're going to see he definitely impressed me in this game. He had some pretty good throws. You're going to see here's one to DeAndre Hopkins, who makes the play up in the air, beating Joseph early. That's going to be a key matchup to watch. Can Jonathan Joseph shut down his former teammate in DeAndre Hopkins? Now Finnegan working the play action, tons of time, fires this one downfield, and it's going to be intercepted. Jonathan Joseph making the play on the ball in his first game back against his old team, and there he is making the play. Now next drive for the Rams, it's going to be a lob to Jacob Tamme down the sideline, picking up a huge gain there across midfield to the 49-yard line. Now play action fake. Wells looking over the middle, and he's got Keenan Allen there on the in route for a nice pickup of about 16 yards. Same drive now, 3rd and 10 from the 21. Wells dropping back, looking short, and it is almost intercepted. Luckily, that one was dropped. That would set up the field goal opportunity, so we take a 3-0 lead. Now, next drive for the Texans later in the first quarter, and that's going to be a big sack for Alec Ogletree, forcing the Texans out of field goal range. They would have to punt it away. We get the ball back, and it's Gurley getting involved now down the sideline. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 45-yard line, but not before picking up 35 yards on the play. Now, next play, it's 1st and 10 play action fake, and there is Jadeveon Clowney getting to the quarterback Wells there for his first sack of the evening. And then on the next play, it's Kevin Johnson jumping the screen route, making the interception there. And the Texans will take over with excellent field position. Now 3rd and 7 from the 24. Finnegan looking end zone, and it is caught. DeAndre Hopkins going up and making the play against Jonathan Joseph as he wins that matchup this time around and catches the touchdown, putting Houston up 7-3 now early in the second quarter. It's Wells trying to work his team back into the lead here as he's going to find Tamme, who fumbles the football but picks up his own garbage. Cushing made the play on the, or tried to make, I should say, he forced the fumble and could not make the play on the ball. And then later in the drive, that pass is intercepted. Wells' second interception of the night. The Texans take over now. Here we go, 2nd and 13, and it's Finnegan being brought down by Aaron Donald. They would have to punt it back, so we get the ball now with about 4.5 minutes to play in the second half, or in the first half, I should say, second quarter. What am I saying here? 16-yard pickup from Gurley, though, as he pushes forward the drive now, 1st and 10 from the 44. That one's going to be a short little toss to Doug Baldwin, picking up some yards after the catch. Good enough for the first down, getting all the way to the 30 for a pickup of 14. Now 1st and 10 from the 30, inside of the 2-minute warning. It is Todd Gurley wide open out of the backfield, down the sideline, dives for the pylon, but is stopped just short. Now 3rd and goal from the 3. Wells dropping back, nowhere to go with it. He's just going to throw this one away, setting up 4th down. And the Rams are going to be aggressive here, going for it. 4th and goal. Wells tosses up the lob, and he overthrows his man Keenan Allen. Turnover on downs, and the Texans would take over, run out the rest of the clock, and they will take a 7-3 lead into the half. Take a look at Houston with just -7 rushing yards so far. The Rams' run defense has been spectacular so far tonight, but it's the Rams' offense getting the ball to start the third quarter, and it's a nice game by Trey Mason there. Now going back to the passing game here, looking deep down the field, it's Soma Good making the play on the ball. He dives for the goal line, and he is in. A long touchdown reception for Soma Good, who went up and made the play, and that is going to put the Rams back on top now by a score of 10-7. Finnegan dropping back here, looking deep on his own, and that one's going to be broken up. A nice play by Jonathan Joseph there, this time getting the better of DeAndre Hopkins. I'd say that matchup has probably been a draw so far, as each of them have made a few good plays, as now Finnegan making the throw over the middle there for a big game, looking elsewhere other than Joseph's side of the field, and then the handoff up the middle for the touchdown. That is going to put the Houston Texans back on top. It's Zach Stacy getting in the end zone as Houston goes up 14-10. Now next Houston drive, it's Derek Capers getting back there for his first sack of the evening. That would force Houston to punt it away, so LA with the ball back. Now Wells hit as he throws on third down, and it's the Houston defense coming up big this time, getting the ball back, but they would punt it away once again. So LA, another opportunity here early in the fourth quarter, I should say. That one was almost intercepted, but Allen hangs on there. Now the drive continues, 1st and 10 from the 25. It's Gurley up the middle, pickup of 7, 2nd and 3 now from the 18. Wells looking short, scrambling to the right side. He just gets the pass away. That's incomplete. 3rd down now, and he would be shaken up on the play, so it's Fitzpatrick into the game now on 3rd down. So because of that, we hand it off, but unfortunately we get called for holding here. This would be declined, though, as it set up 4th and inches, and Fitzpatrick is going to sneak that for the 1st down. So, unfortunately for them, if they had accepted that penalty and made it 3rd and 13, I probably, would not have had the balls to go for it had it been 4th and 13, but they were pretty foolish for keeping it at 4th and inches. If it's 4th and inches, I'm almost always going to go for it. That, in Madden especially, is pretty much a money play, but even in the real NFL, I would almost always go for it, especially in that kind of field position. So the game kind of, I don't know, it's screwed up there. That's not really a peak AI, I would say. But then Rodney McLeod making the nice play on the ball right there for the big interception. Houston was driving down the field into field goal territory at that point, but McLeod coming up huge with the turnover. We get the ball back, 2nd and 7. That's a big sack for Jordan Richards there, the former Patriots safety. 3rd and long now. Wells looking deep, fires. It's a Tammy who makes the play and gets the 1st down. A huge reception there. As the drive will continue, we can continue to chew some time off of this clock, and it's Gurley picking up the big 1st down there. Houston now with just 1 timeout left. We only need 1 more 1st down to win this game, and it's Gurley getting the yards he needs to the 30-yard line. That would seal the deal, and LA goes on to win by a score of 17-14. So there we go. We hang on to win this one. Definitely a defensive struggle. Wells, not exactly his best night. 2 interceptions and only completed 50% of his passes. Gurley, though, 128 yards. We definitely relied on him more in the second half. He doesn't always make it into the highlights because I like to really only show the big plays now because I have started to cut down the length of my videos. And just because of that, Gurley doesn't make it into the videos all the time. But when you look at his stats at the end of most games, he is contributing. And this game is a pretty good example of that. Not a lot of highlight plays from him. He did have some long runs, but was very good, especially in the second half. And the defense really played well. Shut down Jackson Finnegan in the passing game, so I was pretty pleased with that. That's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm out. Peace.